What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Bill Bellamy, and welcome to Top Billin. We are coming to you wonderfully from Hollywood, California on Hollywood Boulevard. Today, I have my special guest, four-time NBA champion. 2 with the Bulls, 1 with the Lakers. And when I tell you this man is one of very few players, actually he's the first player ever to win championships with 3 different teams in 3 different decades. He's an actor, producer. He is a devoted vegan all of a sudden. Anyway, he's my good friend and he's hilarious, and he has 2 amazing new projects. One, Sneakerella, which you can see on Disney Plus, and also Couples Retreat, none other than my good friend, John Salley. Salley, what's up, baby?
Life is grand.
What's
Life
up,
is grand.
Man?
How
what's
are
up
you?
with you, baby? What's up, bro? Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, the love.
Sally. People don't know how long we've known each other.
No, let's not tell them, because then they got to tell your age.
No, I don't want them to know my age. I just want them to know that the friendship is genuine.
It is genuine.
There's very few athletes that I say could be comedians. And I've always told you this,
yes,
that you could easily have done stand-up, because whenever we hang out, you telling the jokes, you firing off,
right,
and you have a serious sarcasm that I think is fantastic.
Well, I do that around comedians because I know you guys steal jokes, and it's not going to make me doesn't make me a difference because I can only use them at a barbecue.
Right.
But yeah, I wanted to be a comedian. That was I wanted to be so many things.
Right.
I just finished saying to you, my life has been amazing. Every single thing I ever want to do, I do.
That's dope.
I know, but it took me until I was 57 to realize that, like, you can do whatever you want to do.
You can, man, and there's no limits, there's no ceilings on your dreams.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Just because you're 7 feet tall don't mean you can't do other things.
Right. And when
know?
everybody sees this movie Sneakerella, this is why I'm telling you it's dope. I got back from Canada. It was like starting of the pandemic, and 2018. But you know, Disney can get you in and out of Canada.
Yes, sir.
We just can't talk to anybody until it's time to shoot. So I'm rehearsal in my room. I'm rehearsal over Zoom. I'm going through lines, and I knew that this movie is what I wanted to do, a musical my entire life, right?
No
but I'm
way.
7 foot and black.
Right.
And you know,
Shaq was a genie.
Yeah.
Boom. So stuff can happen for people in movies, but we keep moving. I know. Go ahead.
So then I was so I wanted to do this. And when I was growing up, I was MC Johnny T. So my brother told me, look, there are no 7-foot rappers.
Okay.
Get to your left hand hook shot. Like, stop this madness.
Yeah.
But I loved hip hop so much that I got in the hip hop game. Like, my first artist was Slum Village and Jay Dilla. Then I had Tony Rich. Then I had, I just always, now I got an artist named Veda Valley, who's a female, she's bananas.
Right.
I've always wanted to be in the music. So I wanted to act. I got that with Bad Boys 29 years ago.
Can I give you your flowers?
Oh, thank you.
Let me tell you something about John Salley. John Salley, anything he do, he going full throttle. You ain't taking it, no shorts. And let me tell you something, you stole the scene, bro.
Oh, it's supposed to.
Bro,
act like I wasn't practicing to do that.
Bro, you stole the scene, bro. And it takes, because sometimes when you're in a movie, you don't know how much you're gonna get, how much they're gonna keep.
Right.
When I tell you, you stole the scene, bro, I was like, okay, he real.
Yeah, I was.
Because I try to steal every scene I'm in.
You really do.
I do.
You do, but like, I've wanted to do it. So I get Sneakerella.
Okay.
So I get the rhyme, I get the battle, and you get to see me do it. I did some steps. Great editor, cut me out of this.
Okay, I got out of there.
Like, you know, I was surprised
we don't need it.
Iman super, like, won
Dance with the Stars.
Because we ain't supposed to be doing that. You saw Clyde.
Iman was on his A game.
He married a chick.
But he got a professional dancer.
Yeah,
they
in his house. She was smacking him in the head.
Yo, let's go, boy.
Yeah, but
get your hips loose. Let's get it.
Yeah, so I got to do that. I got to do a musical, and it was dope. So when I came home, I said, yo, this movie I just did was dope. You know, everybody was like, yeah, you said about everything. I go, no.
There's sometimes you know.
I said, yo, this is dope. This is something. This is gonna change it. Sure enough, man, it's doing well. So I'm just happy I get to do it. Oh, I love the motorcycles.
Oh, it was cool.
But this is the cool part. He's going to try to edit it out.
Just say it again.
I was walking around. Yeah, I love the motorcycles. No, I was walking around. I love that you're on Hollywood Boulevard.
Bro, this is my dream come true. Let me tell you how crazy God works, right? I wanted my show to feel like a LA show. I wanted to feel like Hollywood, that anybody could pop in. And I couldn't figure out where that spot would be. We was thinking rooftop thing, something you own Sunset Boulevard thing. And then Dave Mays, who's my business partner, said that, what if Hollywood Boulevard was like the spot? And I was like, where? We came here and everybody said this is it. It was like everybody like, boop, 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 boop. We was like, yo, this is it. We start filming stuff in here. We was thinking, envisioning people walking out, the fans out here just cheering. Our last show, we had a bunch of TMZ people. T.I. came in and people was going crazy.
Name drop.
No, I'm being honest. And people were waving and doing all.
Short.
So in Too Short. So what I'm doing, I'm just saying, it's Sally. I mean, this is how we do it.
How many names you want me to pick up?
I'm just asking. So we definitely love the vibe of it feeling like LA, and for people who are visiting the city, they could come by and be a part of the show.
This adds to it. And this is funny. I'm wearing red today. My wife said, I've never seen you in red because, you know, I live in LA and I know a lot of Crips. Right. So I never wore it. I'm being serious. So I laugh because your background is red and black. And you used to always wear red suits.
Yes, I did.
And that's when this is how much I like Bill. I used to be like, damn, that cat's sharp, man. I'm in the pros looking at a guy who probably, and you know, Bill come out, he'd be all smooth. Yeah. His high top was smooth. I was like, I'm in the lead, like, I gotta get a red suit.
You know why I wore red?
Because
it pops, right? And I wanted people to notice me because
you wanted cops to pull you over.
That too. But I was saying, I was thinking like what, I'm new to the game, don't nobody know me. I said, if I wear something so vibrant, it'll make people pause and say, who is that? That's why I did.
You got it. You got it. And then you were sharp in it. And then it was funny. The first time I brought Bill to the house.
Yes.
Also, God rest his soul, Bernie Mac was with us.
Yes.
And
tell them how big your house is and tell them what it was.
Oh yeah. So I bought at 25 years old. I bought the Bishop's Mansion, which was called the Cardinal's Mansion, which is the largest single home in Michigan. It's 40,000 square feet with 52 rooms, 13 bedrooms. Right. Check it. And I bought it from the Archdiocese. So everybody thought I was gonna buy it and put lacquer in it or something. I wasn't. Like, I had everything redone and I would throw these parties.
Yo, listen to me. I have never felt so good and felt like I had to go to church at the same time. like going to your spot, I never forget. I was like, I can't move in here like I want to. I feel like I have to go to confession. You had a confessional wall, in the hallway that you look like you go into confession.
Yes.
Oh my God. It was the real deal.
I'm telling you, they were thinking, wow, I'm in this house. It was $500,000. I can live in the city of Detroit.
Okay.
I got history. I went to Georgia Tech. Graduated from Georgia Tech, and wanted to be an architect. Yeah, just had to throw that in. A lot of guys go to school, they don't graduate.
They go back later.
So I wanted to be, or go to a community college. I wanted to. Nothing wrong with community college, but if you went Division I, you should. I wanted to be an architect. So to this day, every time I look at a structure, I'm thinking, it's not built like my mansion. My mansion was built in 4 years by 4 different races. This was amazing. Somebody bought it from Bishop Richard T. I sold it to him for $900,000. He sold it for $2 million, and they just put $1 million into it, and it's going to look. My next door neighbor is Hill Harper. Yes, Hill bought a house.
Now, get this. This is speaking of that, right? So I must have. This is crazy. So I do a charity event with Hill Harper. he had promised me, we was on a flight. He said, the next time you come to Detroit, I'm going to take you to the Fisher Mansion. So he bought the Fisher Mansion.
Yeah.
And in case anybody don't know, in Detroit, there was GM and Fisher. If you look in the car, Fisher Design or Fisher Automotive were the people who actually designed the interiors and did all of the body work and stuff for the cars back in the day. And it was a huge family.
Yeah.
And so
they built the Bishop Mansion.
Boom.
Right next door to them, so they didn't have to walk far to go to church. And I had a chapel in the house. They said it was an underground tunnel. I've been looking for that underground tunnel.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
They lucky I ain't find an underground tunnel.
So that street your street is a very historic street.
Yeah.
And I never thought years later that I literally was just there 4 weeks ago.
Really?
And it was so beautiful, the work he did, and you can never get that craftsmanship again.
No.
The people who did that stuff, those people are dead. It ain't never gonna happen again.
Yeah.
The stone, the artwork, the carvings in the wood. I mean, it's all masterful. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. I missed out. I missed it. I tell you, I had an amazing life. My name is Elmer J. Fudd, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. I also had a yacht. I had a 52-foot blue water.
Mm-hmm.
I said, forget it. I'm going to do it this way. I took that down to Miami, and that's a lake boat. There's a lake boat, Bill.
See, you can't give black people no money. You can't give black people no money.
No.
You're going to put a lake boat in the ocean. Okay, go ahead.
I found out immediately.
Oh, yeah, you're going to find out.
I was like, oh my God, I'm Gilligan
You
Island
don't have
right
no
now.
white friends to tell you, dude.
Man, they was on the sideline
laughing. You can't do that, man. You can't do that. Trust me, my dad did that, and it didn't work out for him.
I literally, after I got it back somehow, back in the coastal Miami,
Intercoastal.
I pulled it in and put a sign for sale on it.
Yes, that's because it's the scariest thing that ever happened to you in your life.
Never did it again.
Oh, you never gonna do that again.
Never buying a boat. I'm not buying a mansion that's 40,000 square. But this was let me tell you, it was only $2,500 a month. There's rent, a one bedroom in Hollywood is $2,700.
Thank you.
So, and they were like, what do you mean? The only thing that cost me money is I had a house caretaker and he had an assistant caretaker and I had a chef. But at that time, the chef was making me more stuff to make me sick than to make me feel better. Well, but
at that time, you didn't know.
I know, man.
You were eating like me. You were eating really good.
I was eating chicken and then pouring the oil in my mouth behind it. It was crazy.
First of all, the reason he's bringing this up, guys, because there's only now I have 3 friends that are devoted vegan, right?
Yeah.
It's Russell Simmons, who was the first person to ever tell me about vegan life at all. You and JB Smoove. JB Smoove will make you eat vegan. We were shooting a film last year in Vegas. He's like, Bill, you gotta stop eating all that. All that right there, that look good, that they got a burger. They got a burger that tastes better than a burger. And it's mushroom. He was like, yo, what you like? Because vegans always ask you what you like that's bad food, and they tell you that they got a vegan version of that. You like curry chicken? You like curry chicken? They got a vegan turkey. And I'm telling you, Bill, this curry chicken is made, but it ain't chicken.
You got me, JB.
It's peas.
Let me tell you.
It's chickpeas. I promise you. Yo, he had me eating vegan the entire movie. He had me eating vegan. I was finding, I had curry chicken.
What movie did y'all do?
We did Back to the Strip. It was Wesley Snipes.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Pieces of that.
Tiffany. And we're all strippers. We play strippers.
No.
We're the chocolate chips.
No.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait.
Yeah, come on. It's crazy. It's like Hangover meets Magic Mike.
I can't wait.
It's crazy.
I can't wait.
I know. It's super cool. So tell me about the vegan life and why you advocate for it.
1991, I was 27, and I had high cholesterol.
Okay.
And I was like the youngest guy in the squad, and the older guys had better cholesterol. And so he said, don't worry about it. It might be hereditary. And I was about to believe him. And they were going to give me a pill that side effect was erectile dysfunction.
Oh, we're not doing that pill.
And then they can give me another pill. It was the beginning of Viagra. And when the side effects for that pill was death.
or diarrhea.
or you can't hear or see. That's why so many people are wearing glasses.
Yeah, okay.
So I literally said, it got to be another way. And I went to this lady, and I got a colonic, and she told me I was full of sugar honey iced tea.
Right.
A lot of it. And I got a colonic, and then I went straight into macrobiotics. And then I've always was narcissistic about my body. That's the wrong way. I was always conscious about my body because that's what I used to make money.
Right.
Being a narcissist had nothing to do with it.
You just a narcissist anyway.
No, so I literally decided, I got to start taking care of the inside.
Absolutely.
And that was it. Now, it's funny because I was in 91, but I was a lying vegetarian, meaning Thanksgiving, I was having turkey.
Yeah.
I was going deep sea fishing in Miami.
Yeah.
I was eating shrimp, strawberries. I was having turkey burgers, not meat burgers. Like, I was lying until I got on the radio. I took over for Steve Harvey, 2006 or something, and these guys literally said that. Like, you say you're vegetarian, but you eat a lot of animal product. And then I said, at 40, I was going to decide not to lie anymore. At 50, when I stopped lying, but it took me 10 years to stop lying. One, I don't lie to myself, and two, I don't lie to anyone else.
Well, I'll tell you what I learned from eating vegan for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That you do not feel sluggish.
Right.
You do not feel sleepy.
Your libido is higher.
And your libido is higher, and you feel energized. Like, you never eat and go, oh, I got a nap. You eat and you're like, yo, let's go.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but that's how you feel.
Fuel, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like kind of weird because I was like, but then when I go out with my friends who are vegan, like, I realize restaurants still ain't up to date with everything.
They don't want to be.
Yeah, like they kind of want to put you in the corner. It's almost like getting the kiddies' food.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They really do that too. I just opened a place with my partner, Roland, business partner.
Okay.
Roland Jackson. We opened up Plant Health Compton. So we opened up a vegan restaurant right in the middle of Compton. And now we just went to see Inglewood. We're gonna open up Planet Health Inglewood, then Watts.
So it's a restaurant. It's just
it's gear.
Gear.
Like all your people who make that stuff. I got gear, sneakers. Then we got juices, foods.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, can you get like juice bars right next to salad? Boom, boom.
Then
boom.
we got a big L stage for you to prolificate and get up there and start talking about what you want to do. Then we have literally vegan pastries, and then on the other side they sell some of Dr. Sabi's product, and we sell hair.
I'm gonna tell you something. If you really want me to come over to being a vegan, when y'all figure out how to make peach cobbler.
Oh, I got it. Dude.
And it tastes like peach cobbler, but it ain't gonna give me diabetes, and it tastes good.
Yeah, the crazy thing is some vegans still use white. What the taste is, it's white sugar. I'm not saying I haven't been able to duplicate it. I use monk fruit, which is better than sugar, because sugar is the drug.
Right, that's the crack.
That's the crack. That's everybody. That's vegan, meat eaters. Sugar is the drug.
Cool.
If I can get you to curtail your sugar, then we good. But it's hard to get people off sugar.
JB said it's a slow process. It's a slow process.
I love that you got him down pat.
I'm going to talk basketball for a second.
Okay, yeah.
And because you and I, we do this when we're not on our shows and doing our thing. I have a problem with the way the game is right now.
Why?
Let me tell you why. I feel like
an old man.
Not that I feel like an old man. I feel like we have changed the game from inside to outside now.
Yeah.
Like, everything is just outside. Like, we will go to the basket and kick to the corners, kick to the elbows for the threes. Like, going to the cup or having a mid-range game, it's almost like you don't see it as much. I can name two people. CP mastered the mid-range game. Paul George mastered the mid-range. LeBron too, relatively. But now LeBron is out there. So I'm asking, why does it have to only be threes, or is it intentional, or is it entertainment?
Okay, so this is the deal. I went to China twice, and when I was there, I was in Beijing, and there was a court, and the court was the only thing I saw black people, like pictures of NBA players. That was the only black people I saw besides me.
Okay,
if I went by a mirror, and I thought that was amazing. But the game is international now. And you want to make the game where everyone feels they can do it. So the dunks, that's not, it may be entertaining. Oh my God, look how high he got off the ground. But let me see you do, look at what Steph Curry has done, changed the game.
So you saying the internationally, and you go to China.
I go to China. There's 300 million Chinese watching NBA game. There's 374 million Americans. We can't have guys bumping into each other, knocking them to the ground, being aggressive, being insubordinate to their leaders. You can't have that. You have to literally look what happens in soccer. Guys are going crazy, and when they throw that flag up, you better not act that way, or those guys are making $40 million a year. And you can't hit anybody because the guy is worth a Fortune 500 company. So the game has to be hands off. I remember when they took away the hand check, and they went to the forearm. Now they took away the hand.
I know, it's like crazy. You can't guard nobody.
They don't want you to guard anybody. They want Vegas needs the scores to be in the 200s and 20s.
Wow.
It can't be below 200.
So do you think you give that credit to Steph being one of the pioneers of bringing that ball out to the outside where everybody's trying to shoot now and everyone's trying to perfect that shot?
His dad was a Playboy All-American with me. We came in the league together. His father can stroke it too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Man, people don't talk about Dale Curry.
But no, I haven't seen the form. This is the thing about Steph. Steph has gotten as strong as LeBron has gotten. Remember LeBron came in as a skinny kid and then turned into He-Man.
Right.
Now he is like Silver Surfer.
Right.
He has become, that's for the Marvel fans.
Yes.
He has literally become that. Steph's shoulders gotten bigger. His pronunciation of the shot. I guarantee you, this is going to be his logo. I'm telling you, it looks like a cobra. I watched it. I watched him in the All-Star game, and I was like, oh, the lead is never going back inside. Oh, and European guys, crazy. Man, look at Luka though. Ooh.
It's amazing to watch the game evolve. You know, I'm a super fan of the game. Played basketball my whole life, loved it, would love to see what it was like to play professionally or what have you. But I've known certain things about the game. When you were playing, when you won your championships, it was a tougher game, more physical. Mm-hmm. It was a more inside game, power game, right? And there was a few cats that were stroking it from out there, but more or less they were running their offenses, going through the middle. You was getting hit hard. And, you know, you played against some of the greats like obviously Mike and all of those different people that you won championships from or took from. I think that I missed that a little bit.
Yeah. It was,
you know.
Yeah, you had to think, right?
Right.
It was all, you came down, it was a play.
Yeah, like my son plays now, right? And we're trying to teach them to run their offense before they do something. They want to just shoot. They come across and every child is pulling up, bro. They like fuck a play. All the kids are doing that now. They like,
but
fuck
nobody's
a play.
mad because the analytics says. The movie with Brad Pitt, Moneyball, they pushed it into, you know, baseball, but think about basketball.
Right.
If you get more shots at the basket, you should win the game.
Should win the game.
And if every guy is taking between 18 and 24 shots,
right,
you should win the game.
Right.
And no one should complain. I literally got a shot a game, as in one. Okay, a shot.
But they didn't have you.
But
there
you
for
understand what? But when in college, I was scoring. Like,
yes, sir.
Brad Daugherty came up to me and said, "What happened to you?" I said, "Chuck Daly." I was like, "What happened to me?"
Get rebounds and put back.
Hey,
That's
listen,
it. I don't need you. I ain't bring you here for that, Sally.
He said, "I think, yeah, you know, you can develop into it." He said, "But what I need is block shots, defense, a good personality."
Yes.
And we work as a team here. I was like, yes, sir.
Right.
But Dennis Rodman and I realized, hey, 50% of the shots are missed. I'm sorry, 60%. We should get the rebounds.
And there it is.
And we were tapping it, trying to get it to each other, getting offensive rebounds. When I got an offensive rebound, Dennis would get the offensive rebound, throw it to Isaiah, and clap and start the 24. Vinny John said, you get the rebound, shoot it, sir. He was like, it was a pass to you, player. You got to bring that back out.
You got to get there.
He said they passed it to you. You got the rebound, you got to put it back in the basket. And it's funny you say that. Going down the lane now,
I hate when they kick it out to the corner. And
I saw a guy get a big man.
A big man.
He was 7'6". He got the rebound and he pump faked. I said, pump fake? Who are you pump faking? You're 7'6".
Your neck is in the rim.
Yeah, just put the ball above your forehead and dunk the ball.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't happen with Shaq. Shaq would only pump fake to get his foot to one spot. And then, if you didn't realize he put his foot there, that's when people started realizing when Shaq put his foot down, he got to foul him. Because he's about to explode.
Yeah, that's his power.
And there's no stopping this mammoth
right.
of going to the basket. He was the scariest thing to play against ever, man. And I'm telling you, I was young too. I was stretching. I saw him, I went, oh, man.
Because the thing about Shaq, and obviously we can all speak on this, but you and I can speak from a more personal, there is no other human being that you had seen at that time that was that strong and that athletic and that powerful and relatively fast for a big man. Let's be honest.
Breakdance.
And do all that and rap and do all this shit and then turn drop step you and you go in the tunnel.
When I saw him dunk on David Robinson, I was so scared. I wasn't even playing. I was like, oh, David, you're not going to be okay after this. No one is going to talk about you. And I was right. No one talks about David Robinson.
They act like he did.
They show that
like
dunk
David
all the
Robinson,
time.
that Admiral didn't do anything in the league. He
must have pissed somebody off.
Yeah, they don't talk about him.
Yeah.
I got another question for you, which we never talk about this, but you've been with.
I don't know that girl. Go ahead.
Whatever. You've been with your wife 29 years.
No, 31 years. I've been married to her 29.
Married 29.
So they asked me, I was on Kelly and Ryan.
Unbelievable.
They said, how long you been married? I said, ever. Remember Bernie Mac said, so long they just take the full off it.
Ever. Now this is this incredible thing, man. And you gotta understand.
Yes.
And most athletes, I think the odds that 85% of athletes when they retire, their marriage is over with the retirement.
They shouldn't have gotten
it might be higher.
I shouldn't have gotten married. No one should get married before 40.
Right.
I've been telling my daughters this. They looked at me like, I said, dog, I'm telling you, you're black, you can have babies till you're 50. Janet Jackson. Don't. When they talk about not being able to time is clicking, that's for white folks. That's not for black people.
No, we can still create.
That's why, like back in the day, old black women were still nursing children.
Right.
We can make babies for a long time.
Right.
Not being racist, just being factual.
Okay.
So, I think 40.
Why?
Well, one, I took my wife's 20s. I shouldn't have done that. Mm-hmm. I should have, But then you don't want her to get beat up and ran through. So
yeah, because you didn't want her to get ran through the league and all kinds of craziness. So you scooped. I remember when you scooped up.
I scooped her. Then
you was like, yo, see, I got me. You went like this. I never forget. You said I had to get up out the game.
I did. Heavy D.
I never forget that.
Heavy D used to say to me, "You still with him?" And I used to be like, "She don't know any better." And I used to say, "I'm crazy." Oh yeah. Now she was like, I wish my first offer was I get you a house, get a couple of kids, I make sure I take care of you. She said, no, I got to get married. I'm Catholic. She said, I should have took your first offer.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, because I wasn't a finished experience in life.
Right.
Like I tell my daughters, everything in life is an experience, and when you're inexperienced means you haven't done it. You have to be in the experience. When you come out, you're now experienced.
Absolutely.
So,
and you need the opportunity to experience in life. I waited later to get married and for my kids. And I remember.
That's why your wife hates you.
Yeah, probably. And no, but literally, when I got married, I didn't know I was going to get married. Like I wasn't thinking like that. It just happened the way it was supposed to, right?
Beautiful.
And so I was, working all these TV deals and things was coming up. And I met my wife, Kristen, at that time. And I was just like, yo, this is a really solid chick. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, it's a solid girl. Like, I just knew, because I've been out there and I had been running through the game, you know me. And I was just like, yo, I just met somebody that I knew was a solid person. And I said, that stuck out like it was like a.
Was that after Any Given Sunday?
It was right during Any Given Sunday when I met her.
Isn't that crazy? Just when you're about to do the movie of movies.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I wondered that too. I was like, I was just getting going. And I looked at her, and when I met her, I said, it was so funny. She was in the club. She's redhead, so she's half white, half black with freckles. And I was looking at her.
But they're cute. They just disperse perfectly on her face.
The joke was, Mexican stepchild, right? She looked like a Mexican, and I was like, yo, you are redhead? What is that? And I said, wait a minute, do you know him? And I pointed at one of my teammates. She said, no. I pointed at Dennis Rodman. She said, no. I said, yo, let me come over here and buy you a water. And I said, what's your name? She said, Natasha. I said, all right. She said, what's your name? I said, you don't know my name?
Right.
She said, no, she just graduated from college. She goes, am I supposed to know your name? I said, where you from, Detroit? Yeah. She goes, yes. I said, you been living under a rock? Like, you don't know who we are?
Spider?
You don't know John Spider? Is this nameplate not big enough for you? But I literally was like, you don't know me? Yeah. I was like, let me get your number. And I walked her to the car. She goes, I don't go to clubs anyway. I said, this is the last one you're going to. I walked her to the car. And the next day, and I went and I had a wizard. And I put it in my future wife.
You had the wizard.
I'd never forget.
Remember the wizard?
I had the wizard. Oh my God. You know what I hated?
You so 89 with the wizard. The wizard.
What we should do, I have every piece of electronics that I've ever had except the first phone. But I got everyone else. And I remember I left my two-way on the bed.
Remember the two-way pager? Oh,
I hate the two-way because anybody can read it.
Y'all don't know nothing about the two-way. Y'all don't know about the first SkyTel joint. Man, listen, I got a question. This is one, you the only person I can ask this to. Because I know you have
that girl.
No, listen. I have an incredible Dennis Rodman story. You ready for this?
Oh my God. I loved you on Instagram doing your stories.
Listen, this is a Dennis Rodman story that I can not only tell you.
But now you're telling everybody. Go ahead.
So get this. So I'm in Detroit is playing the Bulls.
Yes.
Okay. I'm in Chicago. Okay. And I know this is, I don't know why I remember this. Dennis is playing now for Chicago.
Yes.
Okay. You with me?
Yes.
He is partying the night before the game. I can't think of the club. I don't know if it's called Crazy. They said he was
Chicago?
In Chicago. It was like a warehouse looking thing. It was big.
It was half gay?
No, it was like it wasn't called Crazy Horse. It was something like Crowbar.
Yes. Crowbar was mostly gay, but go ahead.
Was it?
Yes. It wasn't half, it was 3/4 gay.
No, okay, whatever.
Right.
3/4.
Dennis would do that on purpose, go to this gay bar called Crowbar.
So I'm in Crowbar. I come in there.
Don't say
Dennis Rodman I'm not bullshitting. He has 15 shots of tequila.
Oh, yeah.
They're going like this.
Was it tequila or?
It was tequila. This is
Jägermeister.
It might have been Jaeger.
Yeah.
It might have been Jaeger because it was brown and I was going, what is that?
Yes.
I'm
so happy you didn't try it.
No, listen.
Oh, no, Bill.
No. He was like, Bill, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Exactly.
I said, what? And they was like, go. And he was like, and he's like, bam, 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 all the way down the table, man. I said, oh my God, I had one Jaeger. I never forget this. And it tastes like licorice.
Yes.
I didn't like it.
Oh, that's what got me.
I was like, oh no, this tastes like the black Good and Plenty ones. I don't know if you ever had the black Good and Plenty joints? You know what I'm talking about, that licorice taste. Anyway, make a long story short, I'm about to throw up. Dennis Rodman does all 15 shots, parties, drinks some other stuff, and he had an amazing game the next day.
Because it was the next day. It's so funny when I remember.
I said, how did he do that?
Because it's like you getting up and going to work. That's all it is, and it's the next night. So Dennis is going to leave.
Him on TV looking regular. I thought he was going to be dead.
Well, this is so funny you call what he looks like regular. And, yeah, there's nothing regular about that. Yeah, Dennis could
drink. He could drink, man.
He would drink everybody under. Now I smoke my drink. Right. I don't, do it. And I didn't drink then, but I remember when he started drinking, and he brought me to this club, and it's the early '80s, y'all. It's 1986. And he's literally like, hey, go to this club. I'm like, there's a lot of white folks at that club. Like, we in Michigan. I know my place.
Right.
I'm going to go downtown. He goes, no, you got to come here. And I was with the king of white hoes because it was.
Oh, yeah, it was an all-white spot I was at. It was all-white Crowbar.
And I was like, I have to get out of my racism and start spreading some of this Negroid around. Let me piss somebody's father off.
Oh, my God. Sally, what is wrong with you, man?
I was like, you got something here, Dennis. They go home.
My God.
You mean you don't want to stay?
No, I have to.
You mean you're not going to bother me for rent? Oh,
no. Oh, you could.
I'm staying with this.
All right, on our show, before you get out of here, I always ask. It's called, this section of our show is called All Facts.
Yes.
All Facts. Okay. If there was a dream outside of the 4 teams that you won your championships with, your 3 teams that you won 4 championships. Okay. If there was another team present day that you could play with, that you would feel that you could fit in, what team would that be and why?
Warriors.
You would play with the Warriors?
Yeah, because I would have to play the big man, and I can run. And if you can run when they're not taking that shot, well, just remember, when people are taking jump shots, they only are shooting 30. This is good if they shoot 30% from the line. Most of the time, they're shooting 20. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who didn't pay attention, if they take 10 threes, they're only going to hit 2 of them. That means those are 8 rebounds coming off the rim.
You already got your money.
Yes, I know. I'm catching it and dunking it back.
Understand.
I'm dunking it back.
You doing the math on how you getting your bread.
It's what I did in Detroit. I went after offensive rebounds. Let Bill go after defensive rebounds.
Okay.
When he go up, you block your man up. When I see Bill, he wanted that too. He wanted the rebound. So Dennis started getting on his nerves, getting in his way.
Right.
So as soon as Bill would go up, I'd take off. And you turn around, and whoever was a small forward, I was already in the lane. And Isaiah got to the point where he would throw it up. That's what I mean. I would get 1 dunk a game knowing it was going to be an alley-oop. But I would love the Warriors. And it's another thing. I loved, and sounds so crazy, but think about it.
What?
I have all of that pedigree that you just started to show off with. And I was allowed to go to the clubs. I had kept some of my anonymity.
Right.
I had some celebrity. So I was living the life that the star wanted to live, but he can't. Okay?
Right. This is the thing that was like, it was kind of like a blessing for you. Like you said, I didn't think of it like that because you actually were famous and you had enough, stardom, especially with the teams you play with, and your personality was always your glue, right?
Yeah.
But you could just like blend in too. That's another thing. Cause I've been in clubs and I ain't see your big ass.
I know it.
And you be like, yo, B, so you up in here?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's like,
yo, cause you fit in corners.
Bellamy, I don't mean to interrupt, but this is a tow truck driver, and he has your car to be towed, but he's not going to tow your car because.
Oh, what's up, man? I've been looking at
me.
Man, how you doing?
I'm so sorry. I'm putting up all these pretty lights, and I feel really bad, but your car's in the way.
Oh, okay. Let me get my car out the way. I appreciate that.
I'm so sorry,
that's good.
man.
You know how to drive a Tesla? You see how I did that for you, Elon?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man.
I
was just waiting for y'all
Can we
to do
keep that in the show?
Absolutely.
That is live. I thought that was Ashton Kutcher.
I know it.
I hear you say that.
Oh, yeah. Hey, there's no film in here.
Come on, man.
Look at that.
Oh, that's hard body.
See? She's shooting. She ain't even shooting at
Thank
you.
you so much, man.
Stay
Thank you.
Oh,
alive.
man. God bless, boss.
Thank you, guys.
All right, next fact.
So, okay, that was super dope. I want to do something about relationships.
Okay.
All right. if there's any advice that you could give me or people in their relationships, because you have, endured 29 years, you have been, through every kind of experience, you maintain some solidness. What would be some fortitude that you could give us moving forward?
I would say tell the truth, right? Mm-hmm. But the Dalai Lama says the truth without compassion is brutality. So you don't want to be brutally honest, but you should sit and have a conversation with yourself and give up your ego before you have a conversation with your partner. And
that's hot.
If they ain't at the point, remember, I can be as righteous as I want, but if my wife does not meet the level of righteousness or level of consciousness I have,
right?
Everybody's at a different part. You got to catch them. And you got to talk to them where they are. Got to talk to them where they are. That's what I'm saying. Have a conversation, but be honest with yourself. Period. Don't. Everybody else has to deal with it.
Ooh, be honest with yourself. Period, and everybody has to deal with it. Sage advice from my good friend John Salley. I want to thank you for coming on Top Billin, giving us laughter. Being 7 foot, being able to hide in the club in the corner, being able to get 80,000 rebounds and keep a smile on your face. Eat crazy? Vegan food and stay healthy.
Yeah, man.
He told me I can't eat peanut butter no more.
I didn't say you can't. I just told you not to.
You told me not to.
Yeah,
and I love peanut butter on my.
I do too, man.
On a bagel in the morning before I go to the gym. I can't do that.
Oh my God, a bagel.
Oh,
you eat a bagel, you look like one.
He said peanut butter, olive oil, almond butter.
No oils.
No oils.
Oil's going the outside of your body, not the inside of you. What are you, the Tin Man?
Oh my God! You know what?
He didn't even put oil on the inside of his body.
Oh my goodness! We can't eat no more. We can only eat vegan now. We're dealing with John Salley. My name is Bill Bellamy. Thank you for coming on Top Billin. You're a superstar and you're a personally great friend, man, and funny, man. Continue success. Only on Top Billin can it be so real, so honest, and so crazy. I'm Bill Bellamy. We catch you on the next one, baby. Peace.